Yo guys, this is Floopes 900.
And here's Soul Courage, charging right into the fray.
This is Crusadus.
And we are doing a 3 collaboration video on Cloud being in Super Smash Bros. And what it will mean for the Super Smash Bros. Game. Now, I do want to say that since we are working with 3 people, there is a very... Okay, let's just say it's very... we're going to be talking at the same time. Like, it's going to happen. You know, one of us is going to start talking, the other one's going to start talking. There's no way around that. It's going to happen no matter what. So if it does, you know, we'll get that settled. Just bear with us. It's not going to be perfect, of course. We're not, you know, we don't do scripts, like, we're not scripted and crap. That I hate that crap. So, just, you know, bear with us. And I will let Sol kick us off because he actually has Cloud. And I think he can give us a little bit of, maybe like an insight into his, maybe like, moves or, you know, something like that. Sol,
well, first off, I'd really like to give a shout out to Masahiro Sakurai and his team. They've done a wonderful job with this game, and they've made wonderful characters, wonderful stages, and they've done a lot of work. And there's still 2 more characters and stages to come. So, first off, with the Cloud DLC, he comes with a very awesome moveset. Climb Hazard is his recovery move, which, for those of you who don't know, is basically a high jump move that strikes twice. And then he has one ranged attack, which is his blade, basically a blade shot. Then he also has Cross Cutter, a very famous move, which spells out kill in Japanese. But for his final special move is actually Limit Charge. It allows him to manually charge his limit break instead of it naturally building up like Little Max. Now, I first expected that he'd be a tad bit on the slow side due to the fact that you'd think he'd be a heavy hitter. But in fact, they ingeniously made him have normal power but high launching, which allows him to be a more speedy character, which better defines what he is.
I like that.
So, very, very thought out.
I like that.
Yeah, it's very thought out. They do a wonderful job. And though I still wish there was Solid Snake in the game, I have absolutely no complaints at all.
Alrighty then.
It's just a personal preference of mine.
Okay. He's more of a speedy type character, like very fast.
Huh?
I was asking, what type of fighter is he? Like, did he fast, said, or how does he play? Is he strong?
Normal.
He's a high launching power. So there's strength, which causes a lot of damage. There's speedy, they're hard to hit but don't cause much damage. There's tanky, they cause medium damage but are slow, but can take a lot of hits. And then there's launching. Launching, they're somewhat speedy, have good attack power, but where they really shine is when it comes to launching an opponent. So once you get an opponent down low enough, they're able to more easily launch it. Cloud can launch at about 75 to 80% instead of around 100% for most characters.
Does the sword give him long reach?
He has a medium reach. He's got longer reach than the brawlers, but he does carry the Buster Blader, which is, by definition, a short sword. So it's got about the length of the Monado blade.
Okay, I get you. So, overall, how strong of a fighter is he compared to the other characters in Smash?
Well, everything is extremely balanced except for two characters, really, which are banned, but only because of just how they are. It's just what it is. But he's an extremely balanced character. He has his strengths and his weaknesses, and the big thing, if you're going to be able to play him well, is you need a fast reaction time. Because you need to be able to quickly move around the stage, predict where your enemy is going to be so you can keep hitting them and launching them. And charging up your limit break.
Okay.
So you gotta just be able to be flexible with your fighting, know when to attack hard and when to retreat.
Okay.
Or at least that's what I've summarized. I haven't really fought him against my amiibo yet, which is full level 50.
Still pretty sweet,
I've mostly
though.
just been kind of messing around, seeing how his animations are and everything.
Yeah.
Which has been a very interesting experience, especially since his sprint is his leap forward from Final Fantasy VII. When he goes to attack an enemy, that leap forward he does, that's his sprint. So it looks like he's just floating everywhere.
Awesome.
Okay.
But his walk is actually his run from Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
Yes. But most oddly enough, his crawling speed is more sensible, like what you'd see on Marth or Ike, with kind of that shimmy forward, while still keeping your sword in front of you.
Yeah.
Very interesting. They made a very natural-looking guard for him, for shielding, and a very smooth-looking grab. His jumps make sense for having such a large and cumbersome sword. And they really just put a lot of thought into it, like they do with every character.
That's actually pretty awesome sounding to me.
It is. They do a wonderful, wonderful job. I applaud them.
Sounds pretty awesome, actually.
I mean, they take everything into account, so that there's no clipping or anything.
I can tell. It seems like they put a lot of thought into like how the character will play in the game.
I mean, right down to his like victory, that little victory thing he does.
Yeah.
At the end of a battle, where he spins his sword. Like, that's thought out, especially since there's an actual victory scene of him doing it, and you're close up on the sword, so you're actually able to see his hand movements doing it.
That's awesome. Very detailed.
Yes, and it's very realistic in how it's done, with such a large and cumbersome sword.
I like it.
Pretty cool. Like, I like when they go the extra mile in the video game like that.
Yeah,
you know, to put thought into it instead of just, oh, like he's in this game and, you know, that's it. They actually, you know, had him do things that he's known for in the actual video game itself. So it's always difficult to do that.
Oh yeah, his taunts are amazing. His side taunt is when he uses materia from the game. That green aura thing. That's his side taunt. His down taunt actually comes from Advent Children, I believe, where he sets his sword behind him and kind of does a And then his up taunt is his victory, his end of battle victory.
Yeah.
Spin, but instead of putting it on his back, he puts it on his shoulder. And he says something in Japanese that I've yet to translate.
That is still very awesome.
But, I mean, I've looked very carefully at all the animations for all the characters and everything.
Yeah.
Like, the only flaw I have ever seen in any of their characters is that they mixed up Ryu's taunt stuff. Like, come on was supposed to be for when he reaches out and points to the opponent. Like, they mixed those two up with the headband one.
Okay.
Like, that's the only flaw I've ever seen. Like, even with the Ryu, the grab is the same grab as in Street Fighter. The move sets are the exact same as you'd see in Street Fighter. They got everything. Like, they are incredibly
like, I'm glad
detailed.
they get that right.
Sounds like they did a good job with them. Like a
They're
really
good
good
at
job
what they
with
do.
them.
They really, really are.
Now, what do you think this means for the series itself?
Well, it shows that they're a bit more open to outside characters coming in and being part of Smash.
That is true.
Which I think can be a very awesome thing for future Smash games.
Yeah.
Though only 2 more characters are planned. Corrin from Fire Emblem Fates, which is yet to come out in the US. So they're kind of building up a bit of hype for that game.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And Bayonetta.
They're bringing Bayonetta?
They're bringing in Bayonetta.
Oh, dear God.
I heard about that,
voting
actually.
favorite. That was the worldwide voting favorite. The one that popped up in the top 5 the most.
Oh, my God.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, but I heard about that like on some website and I was checking out.
In their latest
it's pretty
Nintendo
cool.
Direct, which was all about Smash,
Yeah.
they showed off her moveset and everything.
Yeah.
Which is very true to the games. Witch time and summoning of demons and stuff.
Yeah.
But she could do a summon of a demon, which, like, a demon limb, which, even if you're on the ledge, will knock you off.
Oh, God.
So even if you're in the invincibility frames of a ledge, you will be knocked off.
Dude.
Bayonetta seems to be a very dangerous character, because she is a combo queen.
But
I think that this spells a lot of good things for future Smash games.
Yeah, I do too.
Even if only for DLC characters.
Yeah.
And I hope they'll keep the lineup they have in future games, because it seems to be a pretty awesome lineup. But I'm really glad that they're working with other companies with this.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's a lot of potential in it.
Yeah. Ooh, hey. So I just thought of this, but you know what I would really like to see in Smash Bros?
Don't you dare say Sora.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Motherfucker.
Like, just think about it.
No.
Yeah.
And let me explain to you why.
Why?
Sora has a crazy AoE attacks.
Okay.
If those got and it'd be very hard, not only very hard to pick which attacks would come through, you'd have to set them up very, very differently. People would be very displeased. It'd be very hard to please people with bringing in Sora. And I'd be extremely impressed if they could do it, but it'd just be an extreme feat.
I think they could do it.
You said Sora?
I'm sure they could do it, but it would take a long time to do it. And it seems that they're pretty done with bringing in new characters. Maybe
but like
in
for a future game.
How long has this been out? Like, how long has this version of Smash been out?
This Smash Bros. Came out in let's see, November. Yeah, it was let's see, the 3U version came out November 21st of last year, and the 3DS version came out the 3rd of October of last year.
Yeah, so a little over a year.
So we honestly, I don't plan to see another Smash game for like the next 4 years or something.
No, I think they'll bring in a new Smash game before 4 years.
Hey, Roll.
Hey, Sol. Wants to work on different things.
Sol.
I think they wait till the NX comes out and just put it on that.
Sol. Think about this though. Brawl came out in 2008. It took them 7 years to get this one. Okay, no, 6 years.
But you see, with all the fact that they're bringing in characters from outside, I don't think that they'll take 4 years. I think it'll be a little sooner than that.
Okay, fine. It'll take them 3 years.
I'd say around 3 years.
So, Han. Say
because
what?
the team definitely wants to work on different
I think
things.
they're like having come out on the NX, like next, like Smash.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be on the NX, and it probably will be. And I would, I mean, yeah, okay. just, we'll make a separate video for the NX.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Anything else that needs to be said about Cloud?
I don't have any comments. I just asked the questions that that would be asked by anybody who hadn't really just, like that so far.
Okay.
Personally, I would have loved to have seen a few assist trophies, maybe Barrett or Tifa.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of programming, and I understand why they wouldn't have gotten to that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy as is.
Okay. I guess I don't really have anything to say. I mean, I'm happy Cloud is in Smash Bros. I think it can mean a lot of good things for the game,
I
itself.
love what it sells, what it's going to be going towards with this game.
Yeah. And, if, I'm done on my part. If you guys have anything else to say?
Nope.
Nah, I'm pretty good.
Okay, then, guys, this is the end of the video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Comment your thoughts on Cloud being on Smash, or in Smash, I mean. Tell us what you think it could mean, etc., just stuff like that. And, yeah, we'll catch you in another video. So this is Floopes 900.
This is Sol.
And
Signing off.
yes, thank you.
Peace.
Peace.